Okay, so we have a grade 1 math sheet on measurement. It says, look at the 10 centimeter strip. Here's our 10 centimeter strip. Check, put a check mark next to the pencils that you think are longer than 10 centimeters. So let's see. Does this pencil look like it might be longer than 10 centimeters? I don't think so. Is this pencil going to be longer than 10 centimeters? No. Is this pencil going to be longer than 10 centimeters? I think it is. I'm going to put a check mark next to this pencil to say this pencil is going to be longer. Is this pencil going to be longer than 10 centimeters? I don't think so. Is this pencil going to be longer than 10 centimeters? Yeah, I think it is. I think this one is going to be longer than 10 centimeters as well. Now the next part says, then measure and record. Okay, so I've got my centimeter ruler. I'm going to put the 0 at one end, and I'm going to measure where the tip comes to. Go ahead and do that. What I see is it comes to 9 centimeters. Oh, so that was less than 10. All right, I'm going to take the next one. I'm going to put my 0 at one end of the pencil, and I'm going to measure all the way to the tip. Go ahead and do that. This pencil comes out to about 7 centimeters. All right, I'm going to take this pencil, put my 0 at one end, measure all the way to the tip. You go ahead and do that. This pencil comes out at about 14 centimeters. It's bigger than 10. All right, put the 0 at one end of the pencil. Let's measure where the tip goes to. Go ahead and do that. This one comes out to 6 centimeters. And last pencil here, we're going to put the 0 at one end, measure all the way to the tip, see what number on the ruler the tip of the pencil comes to. Go ahead and do that. This one comes out to 13 centimeters, right there on the ruler. All right, let's look at part 2. It says, are these things longer or shorter than 10 centimeters? Print longer or shorter. So we've got a pair of scissors. Do we think this pair of scissors is going to be longer or shorter than 10 centimeters? I'm going to take a guess and say longer. Now I can copy the word longer right from here. Longer. L-O-N-G-E-R. But let's measure it. It says it is, and how many centimeters? So here's my pair of scissors. Here's my ruler. I'm going to try and put the one end of the scissors right where the 0 is. Try and measure where the tip. Oh, and it looks like these scissors are about 13 centimeters long. Now you might have a different pair of scissors and they might be a different length. There we go. The next one says an eraser. So here's my eraser. Do I think that's going to be longer or shorter than 10 centimeters? I think this one's going to be shorter. S-H-O-R-T-E-R. I can copy that word from right up here. Shorter. Shorter. Now we need to go ahead and measure. So I'm going to put one end of that eraser at 0. See what number the other end reaches. And look at that. It's about 6 centimeters. Hey, the next one says measuring a shoe. So you can take your own shoe off. Mine's of course going to be bigger than yours, so find out if you think your shoe is longer or shorter than 10 centimeters. Well, I think mine's going to be longer. Longer. And again, I can copy that word from right up here, longer. And let's take a ruler and measure it. So I'm going to try and put the 0 as close as I can to the heel and the toe. Well, it looks like it's almost taking my whole entire ruler. I'd have to say that my shoe is about 20 9 centimeters. Yours is probably going to be shorter because, of course, being a grown-up, my foot is bigger. There we go. Use your ruler and measure a pair of scissors, an eraser, and your shoe. But before you do the measurement, decide whether it's going to be longer or shorter than 10 centimeters. That's 10 centimeters right there, that little bit.